Raw Aussie Athlete.
Hi, I'm Grant Campbell, founder and creator of RawAussieAthlete.com, and today I'd like to share with you my thoughts on self-limiting beliefs and how I overcame them. Basically, I've seen a lot of people struggle with these issues and in various forms. So I'll just talk about my experiences. I noticed that, I have two children, and when they were young, I would either be at work or at home, and if I was doing anything else for myself, I would feel guilty. So that stuff just never happened, and my needs got neglected, and it wasn't really cool. It wasn't a sustainable way of living. You can't just give and give and give to others and neglect yourself. You've got to meet your needs too. So once I realized that, so awareness for me was the first step in overcoming this problem. Once I realized that it was a self-imposed belief that I should have, that I have the responsibility of always being there for family. I'm either earning money or I'm at home. Once I realized that I was the one putting that restriction on myself and nobody else was, I realized it was something I could change. And I started going rock climbing with some friends just once a week at a local gym. And it was amazing. It felt so liberating and freeing, and it was clearly something that I really needed to do. And it made me a happier person when I was at home, and a better person to be around, and it was all benefits. And so it started there. There are other examples I can think of too, like the first time I entered an 100-mile ultra-marathon. It scared the daylights out of me at first, but something about it excited me, the thrill of like going from point A to point B through some crazy terrain, over mountains, and not a lot of people at the time were doing this kind of stuff, and something about it captivated me, and I didn't want to deny myself following that passion that was obviously something important to me. But I felt like, again, with young children, am I allowed to go out and take these risks and be alone out in remote forests with nothing but a whistle to save myself? What if I get bitten by, this is in Australia, so what if I get bitten by a venomous snake, or fall off a cliff, or get bitten by a spider, or just what if? And I just felt like I can't really allow myself to do that. Like, that would be irresponsible. That would be something that I can't even entertain. But at the same time, I was still really had this driving passion to I was really captivated. I wanted to do this race. And it was the first year of that particular race, the Great North Walk Hundreds in Australia, 109.5 mile race. And I came to the conclusion that I just had to enter it, because it was just on my mind so much. I couldn't let it go. And when I filled out the entry form, I remember this amazing feeling, just having filled it out. I hadn't even mailed it yet, but it just lifted a weight off my shoulders, and it just felt really empowering to allow myself to do something that I really, with all my heart, wanted to do, and something I really believed in, and thought, I've got to find out, I've got to do this. So I encourage you to do the same. Get in touch with your heart. Still use your mind to make rational decisions about things. I don't take uncalculated risks. I'm willing to take a little bit of risk with things, but you've got to follow your heart. You've got to follow your dreams. You've got to have a passion, and what's that going to lead to? What's the worst thing it's going to lead to? Fulfillment. It's a pretty beautiful outcome. So I encourage you to start taking steps. If you've got stop and take a look at yourself. If you start noticing there are issues that you feel held back in life, if you feel trapped, then there may be some self-inhibiting beliefs that you can start to look at and gain an awareness of. Just start gaining awareness. It's the first step. And then I look forward to helping you to take further steps to get where you want to go in this journey. You don't have to do it alone. You've got plenty of support here.
Like, subscribe, visit, add, and follow Raw Aussie Athlete.